Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over cryptocurrency markets, specifically Bitcoin and Ethereum. Dive in some more stuff, see what's going on with it. And while the cryptocurrency market in S&P 500 and the NASDAQ climb the wall of worry, because that's what I think it's going to do, guys. So for those that are regular to my channel, you guys know my position on the S&P 500. Till I see some data that would have to come out within a week, the S&P 500 is probably going to go up and to the right, guys. It's going to be a grind. I don't have any proof, if you will, that it's going to be going into a bullish move. I think it's going to be climbing up and maybe a B wave or something like that. And then it's either going to turn around sometime in the third quarter, probably, and then it's going to do a drop. So the bears are too early for their down leg. They just don't realize it yet. Some of them are starting to catch on a little bit. They pay attention to them. Some of them are catching on and going, wait a second, maybe we should take a look at this. They're still a little confused. They're still a little bit blinded. You got to pay attention to that and check yourself. Make sure you're not blinded. That's one of the reasons why I don't pay attention to the media, guys, on Twitter and Bloomberg, CNBC, and all that other stuff. Or if you do, make sure it doesn't influence your judgment. And that takes a little bit of practice, in my opinion. I just don't pay attention to it, guys. It does not affect me. Once I stop that, just give you a little history. I used to do that. I used to do that back in the 90s when the .com thing was going on. I used to go watch Bloomberg or, oh, yeah, I got this great information. Let's go buy Yahoo. And up. And I pretty much wrecked myself, guys. So I was like, had the opinion that after I was kind of done, I made some money because it kept going up. It was a bull trend. And if you screwed up in a bull trend, you still make money. You can recover from it. But, just a lot of bad decisions. So I came to the conclusion, and I got out of it. I came to the conclusion. I said, it's rigged. It's rigged, man. You can't make any money. These guys are playing games. Little did I know, I was just falling into the trap, the trap of the market, guys. So, all right, so here we go. Here's Bitcoin, guys. It went up. I haven't updated. I'm not going to while Bitcoin's going sideways, I'm not going to continually update Bitcoin, guys. I just don't think it's necessary. I just don't think it's necessary to keep doing that. So here it is with wave 5. You can see you get your divergence back there, but you also have a leg back here. And then it could be a 2. It's either here, or maybe another leg here. So I think Bitcoin could grind, since you see you have this over here. Bitcoin could grind over here, and I'm still expecting Bitcoin to do a pop to 31. I think it actually hit 31 at one point, 31.2 to 31.8, and I'll have a grind. It might be able to whiz itself up to 32 to 30. What do I have up here? 34. So these are actual targets that I have for Bitcoin, guys. Now, at some point for Bitcoin, let me go to a 12-hour chart. At some point for Bitcoin, it could grind up a little bit more, but there's probably going to need to be a little bit of a reset somewhere along the lines, guys. But this is a third wave, in my opinion, for Bitcoin. So this RSI could stay high too. You want to be careful of that. While Bitcoin is in a third wave, guys, or Ethereum or any crypto asset is in a third wave, the corrections are shallow. They're usually very shallow. Okay. So if you go to Bitcoin here from 2019, where's 2000 over here to 2019, you can see here was its wave, right? Okay. And then it came down, and there's a deep second wave. And you can see this is pretty deep. It had a little deep correction there, a little deep correction there. And then, it was pretty much done after that. You didn't have a shot after that, guys. So, you do get a couple opportunities. It might hit fibs. Once an asset's in a third wave, I usually don't go to 786 anymore on any corrections, or I check 50%. I check 382. You actually have to go higher than 382. You have to check 23%, 38%, and 50% are the areas you want to start checking for fibs on assets like this. But Bitcoin looks real good. Let me go over Ethereum. This chart right here, guys, is like, I made previous videos about this whole area. I said, hey, that's either a wedge or what is it? A 1-2, 1-2. And more than likely, that's what you're witnessing right there. that Ethereum is in a third wave. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably making a nice fourth wave, grinding up right up to there. And then you got more behind it. So Ethereum's probably going to go boom, 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 boom up to there. And I wouldn't be 2,300 is the next area. And then targets. I guess I don't have it on this one. Oh yeah, way over here. I'm still looking at a $2,900 target for Ethereum, guys, for the next step on its wave pattern that you have here. Okay, this is very bullish, guys. This is a nice base that Ethereum made. You can look at this in a bear sense. Don't get me wrong, guys, but like this is a nice base. This is came down, did a correction, went up into a wave, this deep correction, and now it's up in a wave over here, back down, corrected that, and now it's into a third wave. This is a real nice base for Ethereum to do a shot like that, guys. Okay. Now the debate is going to be is if it's a new cycle. You know, guys, I need to see this wave to play out right now. It's pointing more towards this, in my opinion. You have a good shot, and that's 6,000 right there on Ethereum, guys. So the reason I say that is because of this base right here. Okay, that's the reason why. So you have a good shot that it could get up to these areas. So I'm looking at 2,300 area, then 2,500, and then 29 to 3,000 for Ethereum. And then we can evaluate, see what's going to go on from there, guys. So, but if this is 1, 2, 1, 2, and this is in a third wave, guys, that's like really bullish. That's very extremely bullish. And I want to go over a quick update on some coins too, guys. Let you know I posted this on Twitter. Let you guys know because you guys asked about some coins. I try to get to some of the coins. You know, it's keeping track of these coins, guys. I don't like make anything from this channel. I do it because I enjoy it. And new subscribers, I do appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And those that are following me, people are making pretty decent, really good gains right now. So it's very time consuming to keep up with all the assets and everything. So just to let you guys know that. But here's Zen Crypto. I haven't done any research into the coin. It has a nice reaction off the bottom from March of 23. This could go by pretty quick. So this is just something you put into your back pocket, if you will, and you just pay attention to it, let it run, and then on a correction. So let it run, and then on a nice correction, you can pick it up. You can do the same thing with Injective protocol. Injective protocol is probably at a top, guys, in my opinion, because it's all over the internet. It's all over the YouTubes already. Not all over, but you know what I mean. Once it gets out there in the mainstream, guys, that's the time to get out, usually, right? That's usually your signal to get out. It did that blow off right there. You know, that's, man, if it takes out that peak, that's a third wave. So it could keep running. But the Zen Crypto, guys, is just like, let these cryptos on a weekly chart probably looks really good. Yeah, that looks really nice, guys. So here's the deal with Injective, right? So it's made this massive impulse move, okay? This 1, 2, 3, 4, probably a 5, or it's peaking out like it might be in a third. I have to look at it a little bit closer, but let it correct, and then you're going to pick it up on a third wave, guys. You pick this up, and then your next stop, pick this up, go in a third wave. Do the same thing with Zen Crypto, some of these other cryptos. In the meantime, you know, I'm loaded up and some of the other ones waiting for them to take off, guys. So they're all going to be a little bit different in their sequences as time goes on. So that's kind of how you do it. And, you know, or you can say, I'll evaluate some of your other cryptos that aren't moving, or you don't think that they're moving very well, or, you know, maybe you can drop some of that and get into like maybe a crypto like this on a correction. Just let this one play out. That's what I would do on this one, guys. But it has a nice reaction off the bottom. It's gonna go into another wave, you know, almost a 7x right there, basically, guys. So right there, let this finish, come back down, and then it's gonna have another wave over there. And that's how I would do it, guys. It's pretty straightforward. Now, the GBTC chart, I wanted to go over this and let you guys know that right here with this chart on GBTC, if this finishes as a wave, okay? If this finishes a wave over here and it doesn't take that daily peak out on the RSI, this is going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. you see in here, this is multiple wave sequences that it's very, very bullish. I'm still waiting for it to play out. This is important with GBTC, guys. You need to bounce Bitcoin chart off other charts and other things too, you know, like the S&P 500. If it's going to drop like a rock, which I don't think that it is, I think it's going to go grind up and to the right. Will there be corrections? It's due for a correction. So there's going to be a correction, and it's going to correct that leg, and then it's going to go up again, in my opinion. So that means Bitcoin's going to go up again, and maybe these assets are going to struggle for a little bit while they do a correction. But with GBTC here, you clearly can see your trend right here in this daily chart, okay? But it's going up significantly. And if this peak, I'll show you guys, this peak is not taken out, this is extremely bullish for this asset, because this will be a lower sequence. This will be wave 1, 2 of the third wave. And this is your main 1, 2. And if that is the case, so I'm waiting for that. This is going to give me a really good clue if Bitcoin is going up for a 5th wave or it's a new cycle. And if this is a 1, 2, 1, 2, a third wave, the targets will be for a 1, 2, 1, 2 wave sequence will be up here at about $49 to $50 for GBTC, which means this GBTC peaked at $52 more or less when Bitcoin was at 69K. And if that's the case, as I said, with my previous targets on Bitcoin, 48, low 48s is a target, but also between 58 and 72 potentially, which would match right up with this right here, if that works out. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.